The witness is no more. It tempted us, but our friends kept us standing tall, and we prevailed. From that victory, something new emerged. Whatever it is, it ran aground on Nessus. We don't know what to expect, so we're sending our best. You won't be alone. Saint and Osiris are attaching to your fire team for this investigation. The Vex have taken notice, and an old friend made contact, looking for help. Looking for you.
Captain, I told you I'd watch the Vex, and they are way out of line. You should come and kill them. Like old times. Visit soon.
Cool. Is it loading us directly into an activity? I'm going to assume yes, because it usually does. Hello everybody, I am Tom and you're watching me play Destiny 2. So,
Osiris,
here we go.
Approaching Nessus.
Hello.
Scanners show radial aerial surges near the impact site.
Whatever landed here must be of great interest to the Vex. We need to find out why. The destruction of the Witness was an inflection point. All of Sol is reeling from your accomplishments, Guardian. I'm leaving you and Saint to run down this lead while I assess the fallout of our historic victory. Make contact with Failsafe and update me once you have some hard data. Good luck.
Failsafe will be so happy to see you, Guardian. She's been stuck in the Exodus Black for so long. I can't wait to tell her what Osiris has planned. But first, the Vex. Show them that even after our biggest victory, the Vanguard does not sleep.
Interesting. So it does seem to be loading us directly into an activity. I'm thinking Nessus might be changed now, which is going to be interesting. It definitely looked like it was in all the cutscenes and things.
Captain, you actually came. And it only took a minor cataclysm.
Failsafe. What can you tell us about the anomaly that landed here?
Whatever it is, it's causing the Vex to change. And they hate changing. It's kind of freaking me out. If you reconnect me to my external data array, I can provide a more detailed analysis. I'd do it myself, but this shipwreck is the closest thing I have to a body.
For now, Osiris has the surprise once we're finished here.
Your tone suggests a high probability of exciting news. I am properly motivated. Let's go!
I've missed Failsafe. The voice acting is a bit different for it, but that's fine. It's been long enough that I can't remember exactly what she was like anyway, so... Slight different in intonation.
Hey, before we go, could you clear out some Vex for me? They put me in quarantine after the impact. So rude. Once their local infrastructure is destroyed, along with their enviable autonomous bodies, my connectivity will be re-enabled.
I can slaughter some Vex. Hey. These Vex look different, by the way. Will you stop shooting me, please? They're shackled by an Ishtar collect. It's Maya Sundaresh, okay. I am now very much convinced this is Maya Sundaresh. One, they're called compelled goblins, so that's something, and two, they have an Ishtar collective symbol around their head. Right? I'm not dumb? Yeah. Yeah. Maya Sundaresh, people. That's what's happening here.
The Vex quarantine has been broken. I'm free. We can now survey the impact site and reintegrate the data array. My Calamity is your tourist destination. Funny how that keeps happening.
Osiris thinks that this anomaly could be paracausal. Maybe that's why the Vags are so curious.
That makes sense. Prediction is their whole thing, and they never saw this coming.
Interesting. Alright, so I was always assuming this is going to be Maya in the VexNet, but this now confirms it with that kind of collar on their necks. It's a cool visual. Survey the impact site. Well, I'll be.
There, the impact site. It doesn't look like a crater. It
Terraformed.
punched right through the planetary crust.
Well, yeah. If it transferred kinetic energy like a meteor, I'd be a fine cloud of particulates right now. Which supports my initial hypothesis that this is super weird. And there's my data array. Rats. There's a firewall locking me out. I'm gonna need a Vex energy signature to hack the system. A severed head will be ideal. Please decapitate Vex at your earliest convenience. You just ripped its head right off. So cool. Now shoot the
interesting.
beam through both nodes at the same time to bypass the firewall.
Okay. Easy enough. Cool little puzzle mechanic. Oh, rebound? Nice. I'm liking this.
Diagnostics started. And I am inundated with critical system errors. Believe it or not, that's a good thing. Can't reconnect without a little awkwardness. Right, Captain?
The Vags are calling up their premium units to stop you. There
Really?
must be something very interesting in
a
this
Hydra.
pit.
Worried about a Hydra. I have a sword, an SMG, and my attacks are big slams. I guess I can do this. That works.
Connection reestablished. All systems operational.
Look, Guardian. The impact site is being sealed. It's like the planet is healing itself.
As a sentient, non-organic life form, I endorse this bizarre metaphor. Nessus lives!
Interesting.
Survey mission complete. I am now analyzing data from the time of impact, which I will happily share with you after I learn what this surprise is.
Fair is fair. You were very helpful in guiding us here. So helpful. That Osiris is building you a relay in the helm. We're bringing you aboard as a planetary consultant.
I am rerouting power supplies to experience joy once again. And complete. Yay! I'll see you aboard the helm. Neighbors.
There's some people who find failsafe grating, but I've always quite liked the schizophrenic robot is always a funny trope, and she does it quite well.
All systems stable. Signal is clear. Initializing now.
Hello? Oh,
There you are.
Welcome to the helm, failsafe.
Give me a second to recalibrate. It's the first time I've been off of the Exodus Black since... My creation. I've never been a guest before. Thank you for having me.
We need to know what happened on Nessus after the impact.
I see your politeness filter is also broken. Noted. Initially, the Vex responded with their usual exoplanetary impact protocol, but then a new signal emerged. Still Vex, but distinct.
Distinct? In what way?
Limited analysis indicates it's an alternate tessellation of the radiolarial substrate.
Put it simply, I may have spent centuries in the infinite forest, but I'm still a Titan.
It's the same old song, but a new voice singing in a different key.
Is it some kind of corruption in the system? A cascading failure?
The opposite. It's emergent behavior. The machine version of rebelling against authority.
Interesting.
You can relate to that, right, Osiris?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
This is the dawning of a new age. Even the Vex can see it. For the first time since the Black Fleet arrived, I feel like anything is possible. For centuries, the Witness pushed us toward a final confrontation. A battle we won at great cost. The future is suddenly ours again. Now, we finally have time to grieve. To remember those who built a future they'll never see. And as old companions disappear, new friendships will form.
That's a hell of a table.
They'll remind us that unity is our greatest strength. Perhaps one day, after the city is safe, Osiris and I will return to a dream we thought we'd lost forever. To make our own exodus into the stars. And explore the universe together.
That's a wonderful dream, Saint. One I share.
Must be nice to have someone to dream with. Instead, I will vicariously share in your affection.
Yes, well, first we need to identify this new threat.
Come, Guardian. Let's secure what Failsafe needs to finish your analysis.
Interesting. Failsafe.
It is delightful to see you again, Captain. The remote connection to the helm is working perfectly.
This place is nice. I can see why you spend so much time here, instead of on Nessus. In my wreckage.
I'm thrilled to be working alongside you again, and to be of use to Ikora, Osiris, the Saint Unit, and the Vanguard. One moment, while I sync with the VanNet database and see if I missed any major events.
Oh. Prince Aldrin resurrected. Savathun disguised as Osiris. Coalition with Empress Keitel? Pirates? Rasputin died? We found Neptune? 15th wish? Stasis. Strand. Fishing?
Clearly, there is much for me to review. Please return to Nessus and begin gathering material on the unusual Vex, so that I may focus on processing that novel data.
And not everything else.
Oh, that's very, very funny. Somewhat fourth wall breaking that we've had no reason to go back to Nessus for a while, but funny nonetheless. Failsafe is acclimating to her new environment. Though her mainframe remains on Nessus, she is uploading herself to the Helm systems. Her primary function is clear. Study data claimed from Nessus far below, and for that, she needs you. Data is the key to understanding the strange events that have taken place in the wake of the Witness's death. Venture into the breach executable activity, lay waste to the enemies of humanity, and claim all the data you can carry. Cool. Retrieve specimens from Nessus to analyze with Failsafe's biochemical research AI node. Brain, right. Biomechanical research AI node, that's pretty good. Research bays. An empty research bay where Failsafe can store specimens. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's do the activity, I guess. I assume I load it from here. Indeed, it looks like we do. Set out to investigate vest disturbances on the awakened Nessus, extract data for research, and discover the secrets our foes keep. Pre-matter activity, match made, 1945 power. Sure, there's also a challenge associated with it. You get pinnacle gear, 3 completions, 3 for higher difficulty. Okay. I mean, I think I have to do it on normal difficulty for the story, but...
Welcome, Fire Team. Your mission is to collect data, disrupt the Vex, and do not forget to have fun.
Ready?
Hello, Failsafe. I am glad to finally be working with you.
Ditto. You're so much smarter than the K unit they sent last time.
Very good. Well then, if we put our heads and your scans together, we will decipher the Vex's plans in no time.
Captain, the Vex took everything I loved. I will be cheering their destruction on from a safe distance.
Okay, so far it just seems like Horde mode destroy, which I'm okay with. We have data you should deposit into Failsafe's array in a safe retrieval.
I am pleased to assist, Captain. Show me what that one does.
Last ability regen, I'll take. Sure.
Vex mind downloading nearby. They are assuming command of the frames here. Now they've made themselves a target.
Interesting. It's a new frame. It's like an updated frame.
Please accept this gift and mulch some Vex with it.
We've pulled everything we can from this site. Failsafe. Sweep the area and find our next target.
Data streams are consolidating at a new location. Stand by. Captain, Saint Unit, I have located a strong Vex data stream broadcasting nearby.
The Guardian will redirect their call to you, so no other Vex will hear it.
Sample extracted. Oh.
I like to see you looking so strong and powerful. And murderous. I suggest activating infrared. Oh, sorry. Forgot you don't have that one. Good luck.
Ah, it's Vex simulation. Interesting.
May I help secure that data, Captain? That beautiful data. Guardian secured.
Congratulations, fire team. Your data is secure.
This code is presenting differently than previous Vex structures I've analyzed. Huh. Curious.
Oh yeah, that's all messed up. Is it? A virus? Should I purge it? Let me purge it. I want to purge some Vex.
Calm down. It almost seems so, but no, I believe this is a form of adaptation. But what spurred it?
Maybe the data we just got will tell us.
Seems like a fun activity. It's pretty much like a kill everything arena with some mini games thrown in the middle. Which is good. That's like literally the best type of game mode you can add into Destiny. Just saying. Give that to me all the time and I'll be happy. Though her mainframe remains on Nessus, Failsafe seems to be adjusting well to a new setup on the helm. This place is nice, she mutters. I can see why this spends so much time here, instead of on Nessus, in my wreckage. I'm thrilled to be working— this is the same thing she said before. Okay, that's the same thing she said before, essentially. Horizon Choir Act 1. Failsafe fully updated and integrated into Vanguard systems requires your help to investigate the strange behavior of the Vex. Secure high-priority data to discover the connection between the Vex and the mysterious object that fell on Nessus. Begin your research with Failsafe in the helm. Interesting. Failsafe has sent you a standard radio light sampler. Displays a series of radiation detection bands. There is also a note. Captain, this is the beginning of our research partnership. The sampler I have sent you can extract unique radiolaria formations from the new silica structures erupting on the surface of Nessus. Failsafe has designated a central point to a large number of nodes within the well of flame. Standard radio light sampler. A special tool used for collecting and storing radio light samples. Allows you to collect these types of radio light samples from episodes activities including iridescent, ivory, crimson. Due to iridescent radiolight's unstable nature, it has a tendency to denature into simpler forms of radiolite during the sampling process. Interesting. It can hold a kilo of radiolaria. $1990 heavy? Did I have a 1990 heavy already? I did. That's unfortunate. Investigate the location Failsafe marked on Nessus, where she anticipates you may find okay, sure. Let's go do that, shall we? What are you? Huh. Well, I'm recording this, so I guess I have all of these things linked. My assumption is that was, fucking... what's his name? Ashamir. It looks random. Unless there's some kind of cipher with it. Interesting. There's also some other stuff here as well. Like whatever the fuck this is. Another thing here. Obtain decoder protocol. Oh, decoder protocol. I see. So I have decoder protocol, so now I can decode. Surely. Broadcast intercepted. Access the grid. Where Canopy touches sky. Atop the tangled growth. Okay. So this clearly isn't what I thought it was. Like, this isn't where she's marked, but this is interesting nonetheless. Tangled growth, so it's in the tangle. I mean, I guess it's still quick to go to Artifact's Edge to get there. My canopy reaches the sky, so it's going to be inside that big tree in the middle. Any other crazy stuff going? There's another decode here. It's all these decode things. Okay, I'll remember the first one. The first one was easy enough. Decoder protocol. Rise above the growth. Access the grid, yeah. Tangled between fissure and dust. Rise above the growth. Fissure and dust, huh? What's dust? Well, let's go to the tangle first. Alright, we're back. I couldn't find anything in the tree aside from this. I mean, I guess there's a chest down there, but... let's do this decode, I think, and see if this shows me something new. Enter the grid. In a descent to a gateway, the echoing well finds purchase in the network. Sent to a gateway. The Well of Stars, maybe? Interesting. And the other one I got was something to do with the fissure, in between the fissure and the... The only thing I can see are like these weird... Vex lines. Which aren't there when I teleport to the other area? But I don't know whether that's related or not, to be honest. Like these things. Alright, we're back. So I reread these messages, and I'm thinking I have to go down into the Well of Echoes, because it's the only thing left that I haven't done. So that's what we're doing. Is this the Well of Echoes? Yeah, this is the Well of Echoes, okay. So it says, find the gate. I guess this is a gate? Leading through the well? I can't remember precisely what the wording was, by the way, so I'm going off vague memories of what it was telling me. But I couldn't find another symbol, because it said something about, it was like... beneath the fissure, which is up here, which is why I was searching around here, but they also said about the well, which made me think the Well of Echoes. I don't know. Fuck it. I'll just keep exploring. The thing is, for you guys, if I'm just off base and this is all wrong, then none of this will be in the video anyway, so it doesn't matter. Well, this is new. Well, we can kill shit out here, that's for sure. shielded. Assume there's more. Oh yeah, more on there. One on this side. There is indeed one on that side. Oh, shield gone. I just got a marker. This looks like death. Oh, not death. Quest? I haven't even done the seasonal stuff yet. Enigma Protocol. Journey into the hidden recesses of the Vet's network on Xanthus and disrupt their search for Golden Age data. Activate power cap. Activity power cap, I should say. It's very difficult. 2005 power. What am I sitting on right now? 1999? I guess 1989, but I get 10 from the artifact. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna try it. Venture into the VexNet, disrupt the Vex from accessing and locking away a treasure trove of Golden Age data, and investigate strange clues left in the network. Enigma Protocol uses a low starting timer, requiring Guardians to move quickly and find ways to increase their time in the VexNet. To increase your timer, destroy network security nodes, defeat archival timekeepers, unlock code-based splice vendor upgrades. This is so cool that I found this by myself. And it's seemingly well hidden. I think you just get there from those random-ass Ashamir looking floating ghost mans. Time reaches 0, the activity will restart, sure. Opponent's shield's disabled. Interesting. Combatants have more health and are more difficult to stun. Solar Surge, Strand Surge. I mean, fuck it, I probably don't want to use the sword, I guess. Do Galahorn because it's simple. Fuck it, I'll launch it. Oh, it's match made. Team's ready, let's go. I'm in the VexNet. Find a connection portal. Old thing. Do these guys know where they're going, or are they making shit up? That's the real question. I also don't see a timer, so if I've got one, it's not very clear to me. Also don't necessarily know what we're supposed to be doing. I'm kind of just running at this point. Kill shit? I guess we just kill shit. Fuck it. Zone cleared plus 30 seconds. This guy is doing all the mechanics for me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. He found a ball. He's using the ball. Oh, I got killed. Good respawn though, so I can't complain. I don't know what he's doing with said ball, but he's doing something. This way, I guess we're going. These guys seem to know what they're doing at the very least. I may clear this just out of pure luck because teammates are carrying me. If I was soloing this, I would have no idea what I'm doing. He seemed to pick up a ball and then charge it on the pads is what it looked like to me, but... fuck if I know, man. Alright, we're at a thing. Give me 30 seconds, I guess. See 3 balls. Shatter shields? Shatter shields, that seems reasonable. Okay, we're going further. So far, so pretty easy, to be honest. Granted, I don't know how tight our timer is right now. There's Ishtar fucking symbols on the walls, though. Interesting. Can we just cheat with this? I'm gonna assume we can just cheat with this. I just don't know what way I'm going, so... Interesting. Oh, chest. Hello. Cool. What's this? Force reboot network instance. Oh, is it a reset? Extract query process. What is this? Oh, it's infinitely repeatable. Sorry guys, I'm out. But that's cool. What did it give me? Spectrum, I think it's random. Patron of Lost Causes. Double perk gun. I see. Is that what it gives me? I mean, it wasn't too hard. Again, didn't see the timer the entire way, so maybe it was easy. It was harder than it looked, but... Complete the breach executable activity without dying. Easy. Oh, there's 2 encounters. Maybe? I'll have to look into this sooner. I'll do it with an actual fire team rather than randos. Interesting. Interesting. That's definitely something to look into, I suppose. Alright, well, let's go back to what I was actually supposed to be doing, which is story content. I just found a random mission that gives you double board. That's cool. Can I load it from orbit now? That's the real question. Now that I've completed it once, or do I have to go back there every time? Because it's kind of a slog to get there, to be honest. But I guess you can repeat it infinitely in there, so you can just farm to your heart's content. Either way, it was very cool to have a hidden mission like that, where I had to actually find it by finding, like, clues like that shit. That's insane. Well, anyway. Let's actually do what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Did I just miss it? I think there's a teleport down here anyway, to be fair. And there is. Teleport back up. Oh, here we go. First, that's the Crimson. Iridescent. Ivory. Well, this can't be good. It was a trap. I'm gonna kill you though. Arachnosaurus possessed mind, was that what was it?
Perfect. That's one sample isolated. At your convenience, Captain. Bring it to me for processing.
Huh. Take it back, it doesn't look like Ashimir. It looks like the chick off the cover art, which I assume is Maya Sundaresh. She's like everywhere spying by the look of it. Interesting. Quite interesting. Take the research specimen failsafe in the helm to be analysed. Sure. Enigma protocol. Okay, so you can load it here after you find it once. Well, that was so fucking cool that it was hidden like that. Like, goddamn. Talk about being cool. More hidden stuff like that, Bungie. Now, I'm sure if I'd watched YouTube today, I probably would have been spoiled on it. But cool that it's there. You place the specimen on one of Failsafe's research bays. Failsafe pleasantly toned voice chimes in. Captain, I'm so glad that you and I are able to embark on this journey of exploration and research together. In the metaphorical sense. I'll be with you in spirit, and though radio transmissions and satellite telemetry data, but not physically. A scan passes over the specimen. Time to put my new body to use. I'll begin by analysing right away. These new structures of radiolaria may reveal something about why Nessus and the Vex are changing. In the meantime, the Radiolite's methodology for reformatting data has given me an idea for fabricating new fireteam equipment. More updates in the future, her tone flattens. For now, we should figure out this radiolaria stuff. The Vex have always been focused on changing what's around them to suit them, not the other way around. Research instrument fabricated radiolite research bay. Deposit collected samples into Failsafe's radiolite bay in the helm. Failsafe has fabricated a piston hammer for you to mix from a mix of old Red Legion mining tech and new Vex assimilation patterns. The hammer is capable of uncovering Vex radiolite. Activate Vex assimilation pistons in episodes echoes activities by striking them with the hammer to initiate a planetoid quake, revealing buried radiolite. Radiolite incubators will rise to the surface, and the radiolite can be extracted with your sampler. These quakes are slowly reshaping the planetoid and breaking down the mantle.
Greetings,
Interesting.
Captain. I've been analyzing the VAX data you collected earlier, and
It's weird.
yes, it is super weird. If I were to posit an explanation, I would say that Nessus itself is undergoing rapid change on a molecular and geological level. I have been observing the Nessus Vex for centuries, and their current behavior is utterly unfamiliar to me.
I mean, the Vex are a techno-organic mesh of networked consciousness. Unbound by time, inevitable and patient and cruelly ambivalent, etc. What I'm saying is they're decisive. And this feels different. Like they're figuring things out. Something's happening on
Interesting.
Nessus, and I'm not sure the Vex are behind it. And that terrifies me.
Nothing you can't handle, right, Captain? It's an exciting mystery, and I can't wait to figure it out together.
Interesting. Failsafe has been analysing the sample of data you collected from Nessus, and she sums it up in a single word. Weird. It's super weird, she says. I've been observing the Nessus Vex for centuries, and their current behavior is utterly unfamiliar to me. The Vex are a techno-organic mesh of networked consciousness, she begins to explain, unbound by time, inevitable and patient and cruelly ambivalent, etc. Her tone becomes gravely serious. This feels different. Something's happening on Nessus, and I'm not sure the Vex are behind it. And that terrifies me. Her voice becomes bright and cheerful once again. Nothing you can't handle, she says, brimming with enthusiasm. It's an exciting mystery, and I can't wait for you to figure it out. And we got the scout rifle. Cool. Okay, defy the Vex. Okay, that's just saying more story next week, essentially. I am somewhat disappointed in how similar this is to just a season so far, but I do like the story that it's doing so far. Defy the Vex. Repel the Vex incursion and collect data to decipher their unusual behavior. Scavenge the surface of Nephis to recover rare specimens and unravel the origin of the planet's reawakening. Study the secrets, complete research projects for failsafe to unlock powerful capabilities, uncover your reward, vanquish your foes, and emerge with powerful weapons, armor, and cosmetics. Ooh. As you upload your most recent gathered data into failsafe system, she activates her remote uplink, and her helmet holoprojection blinks to life. I have something for you, Captain, she says excitingly. Her system whir as she initiates a transmat. It took me a while to replicate, but you've been helping me so much and I wanted to return the favor. There's a cheerful chime and a panel on the console in front of you hisses open, revealing a shimmering engram. It's slightly warm to the touch. I hope this will enable you to collect data more efficiently, she says courteously. Then her voice drops to a conspiratorial stage whisper. Though, through, violence. Her lights wink out as you claim your reward. Cool. Well, that's certainly interesting. I think that's all for the seasonal story. I can deposit radiolite in there. Depositing radiolite samples of any type in failsafe research bay to earn gear, materials, and specimens for your collection in the helm. Radiolite samples are extracted from episodes, echoes, activities, and shared with your fire team. Interesting. The data suggests radiolite is how the Vex are iterating on their biological structure, or in this case, geological. Speaking of geological, I have another gift for you, Captain. Based on various surveys and previous restricted analytical data about Guardian armament usage, statistically you're going to like it. Okay. You like guns, essentially. Failsafe transmits a massive Cabal hammer fitted with Vex magnetic accelerators. That seems fucking cool. This hammer may be used to activate assimilation pistons and unearth additional radiolite samples, her term flattens. The Vex have assimilated these old Cabal planetary mining pistons to aggregate the crust. Or agitate, I guess. But you can use it to promote the formation of radiolite and unearth more incubators. Some of these Vex were less than compliant. There's evidence they were assimilated, but hey, as long as they're dead, am I right? The hammer will regenerate charges as you complete activities through the system. Interesting. A specially crafted hammer capable of acting one of the planetary pistons on Nessus. Watch your toes. The hammer will regenerate charges as you complete Echo's activities throughout the system. It's totally exhausted will generate 1 charge daily. Failsafe has found that the incubator specimen contains remnants of both radiolite and base radiolaria. She requires more ambient data from interactions with Vex. Secure extraction data for Failsafe in the breach executable activity, which can be launched from the helm. High difficulty completion to grant faster progress. So you get extraction planetary assimilation pistons activated.
Styles, sending you the details, Captain. Harvesting radiolaria incubator.
I needed to do that for my quest. Can I do it too? No.
Guardian secured.
Okay, it seems like the other guy doing it also counted for my quest, so I'll take it.
Your data is secure.
Huh, that's weird.
It is not weird. The Guardian does not fail.
No, I mean, normally Vex procedures trickle down from the top minds, But these are all talking to each other instead.
I see. It is strange. We cannot rely on bringing them down by cutting off the head, then. No matter. We have enough fists for them all.
Fair enough, Saint. That's what I do. It's actually kind of substantial for my first video, honestly. I mean, it'll get cut down a lot for you guys, because I won't show a lot of the gameplay, but we have a radio message to listen to. I also want to talk to you, Failsafe.
Hi, Captain, and congratulations! You have completed researching your first specimen.
I siphoned the radiolaria from a bunch of core samples and stuck them in this as, like, a representative sample. 2 factions of radiolaria are fighting it out in there. Amoeba versus amoeba.
Interesting.
And that's happening all over Nessus.
Their conflict of extermination is producing new mineral structures I can utilize to enhance your equipment.
Interesting. So it's like, because it's the weird thing with the Vex, right? They're not like AI. They kind of fit the mold of AI, but they're actually like the Vex themselves are just microbes inside the radiolaria, the Vex milk. That's what the Vex actually are, right? They're microscopic organisms that live in a kind of hive mind state. Well, What's interesting, though, is that there's a second force. They've always had kind of factions in the Vex. Like, you have the Sole Divisive, who they see as defective, and they're the ones that followed the Witness. And then you have some of them that, like, they all splinter off and try different things. Like, you had them trying to do timey-wimey bullshit in the Vault of Glass. Then you had some of them trying to do all... They separate, but generally they all have the same kind of idea. This is like a schism in the actual fundamentals of Vex. Which I assume is Maya Sundaresh on one side, and then the kind of standard VexNet on the other, but we'll see. Failsafe congratulates you on completing your extreme concussive research. The radiolaria from the collected samples appear to come from two competing factions of the Vex. Their conflict of extermination is producing new mineral structures I can utilize to enhance your equipment. Never would have found this without your pistons. Failsafe presents you with a report on NES 01. Specimen name Seized Radiolite Incubator. Root summary. This object was created to manipulate and corrupt... Interesting. This object was created to manipulate and corrupt radiolaria into new forms. Research equipment fabricated. Primary Echo Engram focusing. Okay, sweet. That makes sense. We can display it. Cool. Something over here too. A plant. Where did I get that? I obviously got that from somewhere. Is that like a... Let me check my achievements for a sec. Oh, they're the organic samples. I see. Alright, we're back after all my faffing about in the season pass and everything. Let's get the radio message.
Osiris, do you remember when we knew?
Knew what?
That we were meant to be together. There was one moment, though it took us time to get to it. But our Hunter Vanguard, so smart, Tallulah, she knew before we did. All our little squabbles and bickering, she saw it first.
Well, I was obtuse, stubborn. I couldn't recognize my own emotions. Then Tallulah told me to be serious.
I remember. Oh yeah, she told me.
Be serious.
It was a good laugh.
I'm glad you found it so amusing.
Who could not look back and smile? And I remember your smile then. So knowing, so full of our future together.
What brought these memories on?
I think about others who will have those same moments now that they know they will have a future free from the Black Fleet. Now they have a chance to find love and be happy. Like us, we can look behind, but also forward. We cannot see what is coming, but we know it is good.
You're certain?
About us? Yes, since the beginning. Now and always.
Interesting. Not a lot of lore in that one, other than just, you know, Saint and Osiris relationship. Huh. That's the weirdest retcon they did, was having them being in a relationship rather than just being like comrades. Because it was definitely a retcon. Like, you read all the old lore and they're clearly not a couple, and then they just kind of made them a couple. I mean, they wrote it well, at least. Like, they could have fucked that up royally, and they didn't, so that's something. But I don't know why they did it, to be honest. But, you know, it works. Alright. Anything in my post box? I think that's it. So, if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. But honestly, I don't know what we're going to be doing in Destiny. Might be something else going on. We'll see. Anyway, see you next time, guys.